These leaked photos expose it all. Here's a few celebrities who have got cheated on and were caught in the act. Starting off with Hugh Grant. On 27th of June 1995, Hugh Grant, then aged 34 and the star of 4 Weddings and a Funeral, got caught and arrested in a Los Angeles alleyway with a random woman while he was being intimate with her and was also seen giving her a $50 bill. He was dating Elizabeth Hurley at the time, who was really making her mark on Hollywood and becoming a symbol in her own right. Many people were shocked and asked, but why? The general consensus at the time was that his career was ruined, but he did something extraordinarily clever. He went on talk show host Jay Leno's show at the time and actually talked about it. It was a funny, uncomfortable, and embarrassing interview, and it actually warmed the public up to him immeasurably. Grant stuttered and fidgeted before asking viewers for forgiveness, saying, "I've done an abominable thing," and she, being Liz Hurley, has been amazing about it. And contrary to what I read in the paper today, she's been very supportive and we're going to try to work it out. He also said he was just in a really bad state of mind and that he was about to launch his first Hollywood film. He said, the film was about to come out a week or two after that and I had a bad feeling about it. I went to see a screening. Everyone in it was brilliant, but I was so atrocious that I was not in a good frame of mind. Hurley didn't actually leave him immediately, but after 13 years together, Hurley and Grant announced an amicable split in May of 2000. Now, the couple actually met in 1987 and were an item before they became famous. Hugh had said, we went from zero to somewhere together and we went through terrible years at the beginning when neither of us had any work, living in a tiny flat. It was quite bonding. The incident followed him around. He was, the butt of the joke for every stand-up for quite a while, but his career didn't really suffer from it. Ultimately, he was ordered to pay a $1,000 fine and attend an education program as punishment. Divine Brown, the lady who was actually caught in the alley with him, actually became like a mini celebrity, appearing on the Fantasy Channel, earning a lot more than Hugh's initial $50 from the encounter. Next up, we have Kristen Stewart and Rupert Sanders. Now, this was a huge scandal back then, as Kristen was dating Robert Pattinson and he was one of the most sought after men in Hollywood. So Kristen Stewart turned into like an overnight sensation with her role as Bella Swan in the Twilight Saga. She was paired opposite Robert Pattinson, who played Edward Cullen in the romance fantasy film. The duo fell in love and dated for about 3 long years before she was caught cheating with Rupert Sanders. Now, in 2012, pictures of Kristen kissing her Snow White and the Huntsman director went absolutely viral on the internet. He was married to model Liberty Ross at the time, who filed for divorce shortly after the affair came to light. Stewart received like massive backlash for her act. She faced public scrutiny, and during one of her confessions, Kristen actually mentioned that she had no reason behind cheating on Robert. She was just going through like a very self-destructive phase in her life, and when the affair began, the online backlash did take a huge toll on her mental health. Rupert would go on the record to say that it was like a momentary lapse and said, you never know what's coming in life. Around every corner, there's something unexpected. And that's life. You just have to brush yourself off and continue moving forward the best you can. Everyone makes mistakes, and I am bound to make more mistakes, and I wouldn't expect my life to be exciting if I didn't. If you took people off the table for a momentary lapse, there would be no one making art. Well, the Twilight lovebirds gave another chance to love when they reconciled in October of that year, but things didn't work out and they finally ended their long-term relationship in May of 2013. Next on the list, we have Jordyn Woods, Kylie Jenner's ex-BFF. Now, this was like a backstab like no other. Tristan, who's quite known for cheating on his partners, and in particular his ex-girlfriend and baby mother, Khloe Kardashian, took it to the next diabolical level. Like, this one hit way too close to home, as it was Khloe's younger sister's best friend. The basketball player made headlines after he was caught cheating on the reality star. Now, in September of 2018, Kardashian and Thompson attended Jordyn's 21st birthday party in LA. In February 2019, Woods shared like a cryptic message about love on Twitter, just hours before her and Thompson hooked up. It actually said, "I could love you and still cut you off." And after hanging out with Drake at Shore Bar in Santa Monica, Thompson hosted an after party and was spotted getting cozy with Woods. A source actually said that the pair was all over each other. Just one day later, Jordyn went and spent time with her best friend at the time, Kylie Jenner, literally just hours after she hooked up with the NBA player. After a photo surfaced that same day of Jordyn Woods making out with Tristan Thompson at the party, Khloe then confronted Thompson, and according to an insider, he admitted to it, and she then ended their relationship. Now, this created huge tensions within the Kardashian family, and a whole feud between Khloe and Jordyn ensued. Now, despite there actually being literal proof, Tristan went straight to Twitter in a now deleted post simply saying, "Fake news." Apparently, this whole ordeal really had no effect on him at all. A source said that Tristan isn't a manipulative person. He's just a cheater and doesn't care about anyone besides himself, his wants, and his needs in the moment. He went on to say, Tristan isn't too worried about seeing true or Khloe establishing new rules when it comes to co-parenting. Okay. Khloe would go on to share a series of cryptic quotes on her Instagram stories, with one of them saying that betrayal was your blessing, and with another one saying the worst pain is getting hurt by a person you explained your pain to. All of the Kardashians unfollowed Tristan and Woods too, actually, which isn't really surprising, and Jordyn said she felt absolutely horrible and that her whole world was rocked. I mean, she also went on the record to say that that incident was the first time they had ever hooked up and nothing prior between them ever happened. It really didn't matter what she had to say though, because the whole Kardashian-Jenner family was done with her. Like, you hear me? I mean, done, okay? I could really go super deep into this whole debacle because it really was like the ultimate hot mess of the year. Between Khloe forgiving Tristan, taking him back, him cheating on her again, and Jordyn going on Red Table Talk, and then Kylie forgiving Jordyn. Like, honestly, it's just too much. And one day we might circle back to this, okay? Moving on now, next we have Brendan Schaub. Okay, so in case you don't know, he's an American podcast host, former professional mixed martial artist, and stand-up comedian. He is the host of the Fighter and the Kid podcast, the Below the Belt with Brendan Schaub podcast, and co-host of the Golden Hour podcast, along with fellow comedians Chris D'Elia and Eric Griffin. Again, he's doing a lot, and that's not the only thing he's doing too much of. He stays in the light of attention because he has been embroiled in cheating scandals that have sparked widespread controversy. Now, one of the most notable incidents involves his alleged flirting with Kelela Khan, the ex-girlfriend of comedian Bobby Lee. According to reports, Schaub had been flirting with Khan on several occasions, including on his podcast, The Fighter and the Kid. Khan later revealed on her own podcast, Trash Tuesday, that Brendan had sent her an inappropriate text message while she was still in a relationship with Lee. Now, Brendan's actions allegedly led to a rift between him and Lee, with whom he had previously been close friends with. Lee had since spoken publicly about the incident, stating that Schaub's behavior was a contributing factor to him breaking up with Khan. Additionally, there have actually been more rumors of Schaub's infidelity in his marriage to Joanna. Now, anonymous sources have made claims of Schaub's involvement with other women, and what's really wild though is that screenshots proving him cheating were leaked. They started in June 2022. He sent like mass DMs to quote-unquote baddies and wanted to see who answered. But what's more diabolical is that he had an employee send these messages out. Like, DMing through third person is insane. Now, on another instance, there's a video footage of him giving a note to a girl at a party. He approaches her, hands off this note, and then you see the girl get up and like go tell her friend. His wife, although being faced with undeniable proof of his infidelity, still has not left him, and maybe she has no plans to. I mean, they seem to be going strong and they're raising their 2 children together, so I guess, you know what, best of luck. Moving on, last but certainly not least, we have Robin Thicke, the Lost Without You singer and ex-husband to Paula Patton. It was the butt grab scene around the world. In a photo that went absolutely viral, Robin Thicke is seen posing with a fan at a VMA after party. But if you look at the reflection behind them, you can actually see that he's grabbing a little more than he should. So Lana Scalaro, the 20-year-old fan who posed with Thicke, is saying that the Blurred Line singer did more than just grab her behind. She says the two actually made out while Thicke's wife Paula was literally a few feet away, and according to Scalaro, Thicke also allegedly said things like, "I just love the fact that you're younger than me and I want to get you into bed." It's like giving Predator. But the student says things didn't escalate beyond that because the two were constantly being interrupted at the party. This isn't the first time though that he got caught in a really tricky position. He was criticized for his performance with Miley Cyrus at the 2013 VMAs, and despite many onlookers, saying it was distasteful and disrespectful towards his wife, Paula actually went on to say, "It's just so funny because when I saw him perform, I was like, you guys killed it." She added then, "Why are people making such a big deal about it? Quite frankly, all of my friends dance like that with him. He's like the guy that you can dance with because he's safe." Paula was also super supportive of the racy blurred lines video that made Emily Ratajkowski a star too. Now, Thicke actually told Now magazine in a statement that read, "Some of it was my wife's idea. My wife is an artist first and a wife second. She was excited about it right away and loved the video and wanted to watch it like 10 times. Then she would jump on my bones." So with all this love and support from his wife, and let's not forget how beautiful she is, many fans just couldn't believe that he would cheat on her. The two were together for the better part of like 21 years and married for almost 9 before Patton finally filed for divorce in 2014, just citing, irreconcilable differences, which is the legal catch-all for whatever makes a union ultimately unsalvageable. Now, they also have a son together who they welcomed in June of 2010, and they do continue to raise and support him jointly. Robin tried for several years to get her back, but to no surprise, she didn't bite, and he regrets his mishaps, and who knows though, maybe one day they will reconcile. What do you guys think? Any chance she will give him another chance, or is he lost without her forever?
In 2012, Kristen Stewart was at the height of her Twilight fame. Everyone was going crazy for Twilight. Enjoying a high-profile romance with her co-star Robert Pattinson, it's hard not to be on board. However, everything changed when paparazzi caught her in an intimate moment with Rupert Sanders, the married director of Snow White and the Huntsman. Scandalous. Now, the photographs showing Stewart and Sanders kissing and embracing one another caused an immediate media frenzy. Stewart issued a public apology, calling it a momentary indiscretion, and expressing deep regret for hurting Pattinson. Sanders also apologized to his wife, Liberty Ross, and their 2 children. Yeah, it gets worse as we go. The fallout was so immense that Stewart and Pattinson's relationship of course ended, and Sanders' marriage dissolved soon after. Professionally, both faced setbacks. Stewart's career momentum slowed down, and Sanders' reputation as a director suffered. The incident remains one of Hollywood's most infamous on-set scandals, forever tied to Kristen Stewart's public image. Number 9. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Few scandals have rocked Hollywood like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's romance, which ignited during the filming of Mr. and Mrs. Smith back in 2004. At the time, Pitt was married to Jennifer Aniston, like the Jennifer Aniston, while Angelina Jolie had a history of controversial relationships. On screen, their chemistry was electric, and rumors quickly spread that their connection extended off-screen as well. Though both denied an affair at the time, paparazzi later captured photos of them vacationing together shortly after Pitt's divorce. Jolie eventually admitted that they had fell in love while filming, confirming this speculation. Their relationship became one of Hollywood's most iconic and polarizing unions, resulting in 6 children, multiple collaborations, and years of tabloid scrutiny. However, the affair's shadow lingered, casting Jolie as a homewrecker and contributing to Aniston's enduring status as America's sweetheart. Number 8. Meg Ryan and Russell Crowe. In 2000, Meg Ryan, once the quintessential girl next door of Hollywood, shocked fans when her affair with Russell Crowe became public. The two co-starred in a movie called Proof of Life, and their on-screen chemistry mirrored a budding off-screen romance. Now, at the time, Ryan was married to Dennis Quaid, and rumors of a relationship with Crowe quickly became headlines. The affair led to Ryan and Quaid's divorce, with Ryan facing significant backlash from the public. While her relationship with Crowe fizzled quickly after, the scandal forever altered her career. Once one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, Ryan saw her roles dwindle as the media painted her as a homewrecker. Years later, she revealed that her marriage had already been on the rocks, but the scandal marked a turning point in her public image and career trajectory. LeAnn Rimes and Eddie Cibrian's 2009 affair began on the set of the Lifetime movie Northern Lights. Their casual relationship came to light when photos surfaced of them holding hands and kissing during an Offset rendezvous. Now, the public fallout was dramatic, with Glanville publicly calling out Cibrian's betrayal and Rimes facing intense criticism for breaking up a family. Both divorced their respective spouses and married each other in 2011, solidifying their scandalous relationship. However, the scandal left a lasting impact on their reputations, with Rimes becoming a frequent target of tabloid gossip. Now, despite the drama, the couple has remained together, proving their connection was more than a fleeting on-set romance. Number 6. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton's legendary love affair began on the set of Cleopatra back in 1962, igniting one of Hollywood's most infamous scandals. Now at the time, Taylor was married to Eddie Fisher and Burton was married to Sybil Williams, but their undeniable chemistry quickly became apparent. The two carried on an affair that was so scandalous, it drew a lot of heat from the Vatican, labeling their behavior as erotic vagrancy. Yeah, the Vatican got involved. How crazy is that? Now, despite the backlash, Taylor and Burton divorced their respective spouses and married in 1964. Their relationship was as tumultuous as it was passionate, marked by public spats, extravagant spending, and multiple collaborations. They divorced in 1974, remarried in 1975, and then divorced again the following year. God, that sounds exhausting, doesn't it? Number 5. Tori Spelling and Dean McDermott. Tori Spelling and Dean McDermott's love story began in 2005 on the set of Mind Over Matter. I'm not going to say murder, I'm going to change it to matter. At the time, Spelling was married to Charlie Shanahan and McDermott was married to Mary Jo Eustache. Now, their on-set romance quickly turned into an affair, culminating in both leaving their respective spouses. Their relationship moved at lightning speed. Spelling and McDermott were married just 1 month after her divorce was finalized. Yeah, shit moves on quick. The affair led, of course, to significant public backlash, particularly for McDermott, as Eustache spoke openly about the betrayal in interviews and even wrote a memoir about the experience. Yeah, talk about getting called out. Now, despite the messy start, Spelling and McDermott have remained together, though their marriage has been plagued by financial struggles and further infidelity rumors. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall, their relationship blossomed on the set of To Have and Have Not in 1944. Now, Bogart was married to actress Mayo Methot at the time, but his connection with the young starlet was undeniable. Their on-set chemistry quickly turned into an affair, becoming an open secret in Hollywood. Bogart eventually divorced Methot, whose struggles with alcoholism and volatile behavior had strained their marriage, and remained together until his passing in 1957, cementing their place as one of Hollywood's most iconic couples. Now, despite the initial scandal, their relationship was marked by deep love and mutual respect, making their story a testament to enduring romance. Number 3. Billy Crudup and Claire Danes. Billy Crudup's affair with Claire Danes in 2003 caused an uproar, as he left his partner of 8 years, Mary Louise Parker, who was 7 months pregnant at the time. He left her for his stage beauty co-star. The scandal shocked fans and the media, casting Crudup as the villain for abandoning Parker during such a vulnerable time. Now, Crudup and Dane's relationship didn't last long, ending a few years later, but the damage to his reputation, of course, lingered. Parker later addressed the heartbreak in her memoir, recounting the emotional toll of the betrayal. Danes also admitted to regretting the way the relationship began, acknowledging the public backlash and moral implications of their actions. Number 2. Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy. Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy's love story is one of Hollywood's most enduring, but it began under scandalous circumstances. The two met on the set of Woman of the Year back in 1942, sparking a relationship that lasted over 2 decades. Tracy was married at the time, but separated from his wife, Louise, with whom he had 2 children. Due to his Catholic faith, Tracy never divorced, leaving Hepburn in the position of a lifelong companion rather than a wife. The affair was an open secret in Hollywood, and Hepburn famously avoided discussing it publicly during Tracy's lifetime. Now, despite the controversy, their love was undeniable, with Hepburn caring for Tracy during his final years and still calling him the love of her life. And finally, number 1, Jennifer Lopez and Casper Smart. Jennifer Lopez's relationship with her backup dancer, Casper Smart, began back in 2011, not long after her separation from Mark Anthony. Though there was speculation that their romance may have started before her marriage ended, Lopez and Smart kept the details hidden. Now, the age difference between the two, Smart being 18 years younger, this of course fueled media scrutiny, with some dismissing the relationship as a fling. Now, despite the criticism, Lopez and Smart did date for several years, with their connection appearing quite genuine. However, the relationship faced challenges, including rumors of infidelity on Smart's part, which ultimately led to their split. Lopez has since described the relationship as a learning experience, proving her resilience and ability to move forward.
Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater's relationship sparked controversy almost immediately. Their engagement announcement, hot on the heels of Slater's divorce from his wife, Lily J., raised eyebrows. The fact that their romance blossomed on the set of Wicked while Slater was still married ignited a firestorm of controversy. Accusations of infidelity swirled, painting a picture of a relationship that began while Slater was still committed to his marriage. This timeline, coupled with the rapid progression of their romance, has subjected both Grande and Slater to intense public scrutiny and criticism. The scandal has tarnished their reputations, with many questioning the morality of their actions. From Ariana to Greta Gerwig, the relationship between Noah Baumbach and Greta Gerwig has been shrouded in controversy, particularly due to the circumstances surrounding its inception. Allegations of infidelity on Noah's part have resurfaced, casting a shadow over their high-profile romance. It's been widely reported that their relationship began while Noah was still married to actress Jennifer Jason Leigh. This timeline has led to significant public scrutiny and criticism, with many questioning the morality of their actions. The rapid progression of their relationship, coupled with the timing of Noah's divorce, has further fueled speculation and controversy. The public's reaction to their relationship has been mixed, with some expressing support for the couple and others condemning their behavior. The controversy surrounding their relationship has undoubtedly impacted their public image, raising questions about the ethics of their actions and the impact on those involved. Shakira and Gerard Piqué. Shakira and Gerard Piqué's once idyllic love story took a dramatic turn in 2023, culminating in a highly publicized and contentious breakup. The fallout, marked by Piqué's alleged infidelity, has continued to dominate headlines throughout 2024. Shakira's music has become a powerful weapon, channeling her pain and anger into scathing lyrics that have resonated with millions of fans worldwide. Her songs have not only exposed the betrayal she endured, but have also empowered women to stand up against infidelity and heartbreak. As Shakira navigates this tumultuous period, she has found solace and strength in the unwavering support of her fans who have rallied behind her, turning her heartbreak into a global movement of empathy and solidarity. Now we have Cardi B and Offset's shocking scandal. Cardi B and Offset's relationship has been a constant source of drama, with their love story marked by high-profile breakups and reconciliations. 2024 was no exception, as the couple's roller coaster romance continued to captivate the public. Rumors of infidelity have repeatedly plagued their relationship, leading to public confrontations and heated arguments that have played out on social media. These dramatic episodes have left fans questioning the stability of their union and wondering if their love can truly withstand the test of time. As the couple navigates these turbulent waters, their fans remain divided, with some expressing hope for their reconciliation and others urging them to prioritize their well-being. The unexpected announcement of Sacha Baron Cohen and Isla Fisher's divorce sent shockwaves through Hollywood. The once beloved couple, known for their quirky charm and enduring love, had seemingly fallen victim to the harsh realities of celebrity life. While the official reason for their split remains undisclosed, rumors of infidelity have swirled, adding fuel to the fire of public speculation. The couple's sudden and secretive divorce has only intensified these rumors, leaving fans to piece together the fragments of a seemingly perfect relationship. As the dust settles, the public is left to wonder what truly transpired behind the scenes of this Hollywood love story. The demise of their marriage serves as a stark reminder that even the strongest relationships can be shattered by unforeseen circumstances. AJ McLean, the heartthrob from the iconic boy band Backstreet Boys, took a significant hit when news of his divorce from wife Rochelle McLean broke. The couple, who had been married for over a decade, seemed to have the perfect fairy tale romance. However, behind the scenes, a darker reality unfolded. Rumors of infidelity began to circulate, casting a shadow over their seemingly perfect union. As the details of their separation emerged, fans were left shocked and disappointed. The once beloved singer, known for his boyish charm and infectious smile, was now embroiled in a very public and painful divorce. The scandal has undoubtedly tarnished his public image, leaving fans to question the true nature of the man behind the music. Natalie Portman and Benjamin Millepied's shocking split is up next. You wouldn't believe it, but Natalie Portman and Benjamin Millepied, a couple who seemed like they had it all, are going through a major breakup. Their love story, which started on the set of Black Swan, was once the envy of everyone, but now it's all falling apart. The reason? Cheating. Apparently, Benjamin cheated on Natalie, and the news has totally rocked Hollywood. It's like a real-life drama, way worse than anything you'd see in a movie. Poor Natalie has to deal with the public humiliation and the emotional pain of it all. but she's handling it like a total boss. She's showing everyone that she's strong and won't let this bring her down. The young love story between Sabrina Carpenter and Barry Keoghan has come to an end. After a whirlwind romance that captivated fans, the couple has decided to go their separate ways. The pair, who first sparked dating rumors in late 2023, were often seen together at high-profile events, painting a picture of young love and Hollywood glamour. However, as quickly as their romance blossomed, it seems to have withered, leaving fans disappointed. While the exact reasons for their split remain undisclosed, but maybe a secret cheating scandal took place and might be revealed one day. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber's relationship has been a roller coaster ride filled with both highs and lows. While they are currently happily married and have welcomed a child, their journey has been marked by public scrutiny and rumors. One of the most significant challenges they faced was Justin's public struggles with mental health issues, substance abuse, and fame. These struggles often put a strain on their relationship, leading to periods of tension and uncertainty. Additionally, the intense media scrutiny and constant public attention have undoubtedly added pressure to their marriage. There have been instances where rumors of infidelity and relationship troubles have circulated. However, the couple has consistently denied these rumors and worked to maintain a strong bond. Despite the challenges, Justin and Hailey have shown resilience and commitment to their relationship. They have openly discussed their struggles and sought help to maintain a healthy and loving partnership. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. Despite their seemingly perfect relationship, they haven't been immune to public scrutiny and rumors, including allegations of infidelity. While these rumors have often been dismissed as unfounded speculation, they have nonetheless cast a shadow over their marriage. The couple has maintained a strong front, often publicly displaying their affection and support for each other. However, the challenges of maintaining a long-term relationship in the public eye, coupled with the pressures of fame and fortune, have undoubtedly tested their bond. Despite these hurdles, Kutcher and Kunis have persevered, emerging as one of Hollywood's most enduring couples. Tori Spelling and Dean McDermott's relationship has been a roller coaster ride of public drama, marked by infidelity scandals, financial troubles, and reality TV appearances. Their tumultuous marriage has often played out in the public eye, exposing the cracks in their seemingly perfect union. One of the most significant scandals that rocked their relationship was McDermott's infidelity, which was publicly exposed. This betrayal led to a period of intense turmoil and public scrutiny.
Prior to marrying Robert Kardashian, Chris Hughton was seeing Cesar Sanudo, a pro golfer from Tijuana. Luckily, it wasn't Tiger Woods, I suppose, but nevertheless, Chris did end up cheating on Cesar with Robert, who she'd later obviously marry. I don't really think I needed to say that. But then, after Chris and Robert married, Chris admitted to yet another affair, this time with Todd Waterman during her marriage to Robert, which she described as insanely intense. In her autobiography, she referred to Todd as Ryan, but Todd, of course, knew it was him and came forward on his own. And honestly, this must have been what started the curse of every Kardashian after getting cheated on or cheating on someone else. Cause like, damn, that's one hell of a bloodline. And at 9, Jessie James. Not even a week after winning the Oscar for Best Actress for her role in Blind Side back in 2010, rumors surfaced of Sandra Bullock's husband Jesse James having had multiple affairs, which were confirmed to be true, proving that maybe there was also an Oscars curse back in the day. But then, after that scandal, he ended up dating Kat Von D, the star of LA Inc., a reality show based on a tattoo studio in Los Angeles, obviously. However, their engagement was also called off after it was revealed that Jesse had cheated on Kat with upwards of 19 women, possibly more. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Jesse doesn't seem to regret it either, telling the Daily Mail back in 2017, quote, "In general, both women and men cheat. It's a part of life," which is just a horrible way of looking at it. In at 8, Anne Heche. Anne Heche, known for 6 Days, 7 Nights, Donnie Brasco, Wag the Dog, and Volcano, is an American actress who, most importantly for this list, dated Ellen DeGeneres from 1997 to August of 2000. But the actual reason for their breakup was the real thing the media was interested in. They had been described as the world's first gay super couple, but after their split on not so good terms, Heche claimed that her blacklisting from the Ellen show effectively made her unable to get a role, since the studios wouldn't be able to advertise their film on the show. However, it was later revealed that Heche had allegedly cheated on Ellen with Holman LaFoon, who would later become her first husband. After which, she soon started another affair with James Tupper, who would later become her second husband. Yeah, despite her already having a son with Coleman, thus making the idea that she cheated on Ellen even more likely, and justifying the blacklisting even further. In its 7, Ben Affleck. While engaged to Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck started a relationship with Jennifer Garner after meeting her on the set of the Daredevil movie back in 2003, which is weird because not only was he engaged to Jennifer Lopez and then cheated on her, but it's also because they met on Daredevil, and I don't think anything good could flourish or grow on that set, because like, you know, the quality of the movie didn't. But anyway, while this was going on, Garner was also married to Scott Foley, so needless to say, multiple things fell apart, but at least Affleck and Garner got together, which resulted in them getting a divorce in 2017 because apparently he also had an affair with Lindsay Shookus, an SNL producer, while she was married to Kevin Miller. For God's sake, dude, okay? Like, I get that you're Batman, but like, you don't need to whip out your bat every time you see a woman that isn't the one you're with, okay? Just like, relax and keep it in your pants before you end up getting a bad case of like the scarecrows, if you know what I mean. And at 6, Kristen Stewart. What's the worst thing about dating a vampire? How about the fact that they're immortal, meaning that you're stuck with them forever? Well, this must have been how Kristen Stewart felt after she had an affair with Snow White and the Huntsman director Rupert Sanders while in a relationship with Robert Pattinson, her Twilight co-star. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but I just talked about Batman, so maybe I had to clarify. While Rupert was married to Liberty Ross, who played Snow White's mother in that movie, while Kristen played Snow White. Yeah, talk about an awkward family reunion. This was only the beginning of the infidelity though, since after that it was reported that Kristen left Alicia Cargile, who was her newest partner, for Stephanie Sokolinski, but continued to see Alicia, thus leaving Alicia for someone else, but then cheating on that someone with Alicia. And then, while dating Stella Maxwell, Kristen was also still allegedly seeing Alicia. Like, come on, okay? I think it's fairly obvious who you're interested in here. Halfway through into number 5, Tristan Thompson. Yeah, I think we all knew that this would be on the list. It was kind of an inevitability. Tristan Thompson was caught multiple times cheating on Khloe Kardashian throughout their relationship, to a point where it would get revealed and we would expect it. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Especially when one of those instances is caught on camera at a damn hookah lounge of all places, and also just days before the birth of your daughter, which yes, did happen back in 2018. He was then caught again a few months later with a former friend of Kylie Jenner, which is just added salt to the wound. Like, dude, really? And that's not even the last of it, cause like, while Tristan and Khloe were in the process of having their second child through surrogacy, Tristan cheated on her again with Marilee Nichols, a personal trainer, who then also had another one of his kids. This man cheated on the mother of his child, and then did it again when they were in the process of having another kid, and fathered a third because of that. Bro. In at 4, Jada Pinkett Smith. I think we all know about the whole Jada and August thing, but apparently now people think that it's fine because now they're in an open marriage, but it didn't start that way. She just straight up cheated on Will, and then she brought Will on national TV and made him cry on TV, which then turned into a meme. Okay, Will, you can slap me if you want to, but that's not okay. In at 3, Adam Levine. This was another obvious one. I mean, this man turned into the biggest meme on the internet for what felt like ages. The "that body of yours is insane" memes were unavoidable. However, Levine denied having an affair, but did admit to speaking to others in a flirtatious manner. All of this started after Summer Stroh claimed that they had a year-long affair in a TikTok, which has since been deleted. Stroh laid it out in the video saying, quote, "Essentially, I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. At the time, you know, I was young, I was naive. Quite frankly, I feel exploited. I wasn't in the scene like I am now, so I was definitely very easily manipulated." They also showcased multiple screenshots of messages between the two of them, including one where Adam asked the influencer would be okay with him naming his child Summer, and the infamous "it is truly unreal how hot you are, like it blows my mind" conversation that turned into the meme. Penultimately, in at number 2, Elizabeth Taylor. Known for Cleopatra, Suddenly Last Summer, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Elizabeth Taylor was a British-American actress who was rumored to have cheated on multiple husbands. Not only that, but in the tell-all book Elizabeth Taylor, There's Nothing Like a Dame, there was mentions of a menage with John F. Kennedy and an affair with Ronald Reagan. And not only that, but there were multiple high-profile affairs during her various marriages to other famous men, including when Elizabeth had an affair with Eddie Fisher, the husband of her best friend at the time, Debbie Reynolds, and then after Elizabeth and Eddie got married, Elizabeth then had an affair with her next future husband, Richard Burton, which is absolutely insane. The tell-all book also claims that when her romance Frank Sinatra began to fizzle out, that she told him she was pregnant with his child and attempted to blackmail him into marrying her, which, given her track record for husbands, makes you really question her true intentions and motivations. And finally, in at number 1, Tiger Woods. There's a stereotype for like basketball and football players being cheaters, that women will like line up outside the hotels they stay at and they'll just go down the line and pick a few. However, apparently when it comes to golfing, the same stereotype applies, or at least it does to Tiger Woods, which I mean is like the easiest joke ever, okay? That's low-hanging fruit at this point. But when it comes to Tiger, things seem to be rated over PGA, since while being known as one of history's greatest golfers, he's also a serial cheater to a horrifying degree. You may have thought that Travis or Adam would have been number 1, but holy Christ, they don't even compare. In 2009, multiple reports surfaced alleging that Tiger Woods had a months-long affair with a New York City nightclub hostess, Rachel Uchitel. When this was discovered, Woods' wife attacked him, and I mean, I'm against violence, but I understand the rage that would have developed. I mean, you could have done it in a healthier way, but I get why you would be rageful. But after this, even more reports came up involving adult stars, adult dancers, and adult entertainers, and more claiming to have done the deed with Tiger as well, which caused Tiger to later confess to sleeping with 120 women while he was married. That's absolutely insane.
In at number 10, Kristen Stewart. It was called The Kiss Heard Around the World. At the time, Kristen Stewart was in a long-time relationship with her Twilight co-star Robert Pattinson. Although while filming the movie Snow White and the Huntsman, she was spotted getting a little too cozy with the director Rupert Sanders. The photos were clearly snapped by paparazzi lurking in the bushes because the pair did not even notice. In regards to these photos surfacing, she said, "I'm deeply sorry for the hurt and embarrassment I've caused to those close to me and everyone this has affected. This momentary indiscretion has jeopardized the most important thing in my life, the person I love and respect the most, Rob. I love him, I'm so sorry." I don't think Robert Pattinson is ever going to forgive her for that, and he's Batman now, so he doesn't even have to worry about her anymore. In at number 9, Scott Disick. For a long time, the relationship between Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian has been tumultuous to say the least. Even the rest of the Kardashian family was confused about the status of their relationship, although it became much more clear when Scott was caught getting a little too close with his ex-girlfriend Khloe Bartoli. Following the paparazzi taking these photos, the two broke up, although that was just the nail in the coffin moment. Before this, Kim Kardashian actually caught a woman hiding in Scott's bathroom while in Dubai. What a sentence, man, I need to get rich. Following those exposing photos, Kourtney wanted to rekindle the relationship, so she invited him to vacation with the family in Costa Rica. And while there, he tried to sneak another woman into the hotel room, all while he was trying to reunite with the mother of his child. Scotty doesn't know. In at number 8, Nick Young. This is another one of those messy celebrity breakups that had people shaking their heads the entire time. At first it started as a prank when the LA Lakers were recording player D'Angelo Russell and inadvertently included fellow player Nick Young. In the video, Nick apparently admitted to cheating on his girlfriend, rapper Iggy Azalea. Young then said it was false, Iggy said okay, and the relationship went on. However, not too long after that, she caught him on a security camera bringing women into their home. What? To make matters even worse, Young was still expecting a baby with his ex-girlfriend. A baby that was definitely conceived while he was cheating on her with Iggy. And following the security cam footage, Iggy tweeted out, "I broke up with Nick because I found out that he had brought other women into our home while I was away and caught them on the security footage. This is just like a second shot to the chest, and I feel like I don't even know who the hell it is I've been loving all this time." Yikes. In at number 7, Jason Aldean. Back in 2012, country singer Jason Aldean was in some serious hot water after photos of him surfaced making out with American Idol contestant Brittany Kerr. When these photos were leaked online, the singer was married to his high school sweetheart Jessica Aldean. Obviously they had the same last name, they were married. The pair even had 2 daughters together. Jason Aldean did make a formal apology to Jessica for the one-night stand, but not too long after that, the two divorced. Then 3 years later, he and Brittany Kerr got married. Although that is a bad precedent to start your relationship on. Yikes. In at number 6, Ryan Phillippe. At the time, Ryan and Reese Witherspoon seemed to be in a very happy relationship, or as one journalist said, a match made in blonde heaven. The actors were married for 8 years and had 2 children together as well. Rumors began to circulate that Reese had found text messages between Ryan and his stop-loss co-star Abby Cornish. Soon enough, photos surfaced of the pair getting close while taking a break on set. Once splitting with Reese, Ryan told Insider.com that no outside person caused their divorce and that they had difficulties in the relationship long before meeting Cornish. Still pretty sleazy. In at number 5, Tim Burton. This one hurt. This one hurt real bad. I love you, Tim Burton, but I'm gonna go in on you. Filmmaker Tim Burton became an iconic figure in entertainment following the success of his movie Nightmare Before Christmas, with many of his other films of course becoming cult classics. While he was dating actress Helena Bonham Carter, he was caught cheating on camera. The couple had been together for 12 years before photos obtained by the Daily Mail surfaced showing him leaving a movie and smooching a mysterious blonde woman. Burton and Helena also had 2 kids together as well, and I'm starting to see a trend here that I don't really like. And Burton denied any wrongdoing and stated that he had been out with family, friends, and colleagues. However, when you look at the photo of them getting super close, it's pretty hard to dispute what we're looking at here. Timmy, you cheating. You cheating. You cheating. In at number 4, Offset. How these two are still together is beyond me. Offset didn't just cheat on Cardi B with several women, but a video even leaked of the rapper cheating on his wife. Literally every month his name was linked to a new cheating scandal. Not too long after Cardi's estranged husband interrupted her show in Los Angeles, he begged her to take him back. He even made a floral display of roses that spelt out "Take me back, Cardi." Although Cardi did not seem impressed by the display of affection, and shortly after she announced in an Instagram post that they were getting divorced. Which is confusing because they're still kinda together, like she's tweeting out stuff like "proud of my man" and she's referring to Offset. The whole thing is weird. In at number 3, Liam Hemsworth. Liam and Miley Cyrus first got together while filming the movie The Last Song, but when Miley had that racy VMA performance with Robin Thicke, the relationship started to deteriorate. However, it wasn't Miley that was responsible for the ending of this relationship. Liam Hemsworth had been caught on camera getting a little too handsy with actress Eliza Gonzalez. Additionally, there were reports coming out about him texting his Hunger Games co-star January Jones that Miley even references to in her album Bangers. I think it's in the song F You. Look that up. You'll see this and then listen to that and be like, oh no, no. In at number 2, Brad Pitt. Well, we all saw this one coming. I mean, for real, no relationship that begins with people cheating ever ends with a happily ever after moment. Brad originally cheated on Jennifer Aniston with Angelina Jolie after filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and then she literally had to drive around LA and see billboards of them together. That must have been a goddamn nightmare. But then Angelina suspected Brad was cheating, so she hired a private eye detective who uncovered some very incriminating photos of her husband kissing his World War II co-star Marion Cotillard. A source close to Angelina said she hired a private eye because she felt that he was fooling around with her on the set, and it turns out he was, and that was the final straw. And indeed it was, because not too long after, Angelina Jolie filed for divorce. Last but not least, in our number 1 spot, Kevin Hart. This entire scandal was recently covered in Kevin Hart's new docu-series on Netflix, where he fully details what went down that night in Las Vegas, amongst many other things that went down in the last few years of his career. The show even interviews his wife Nico as she emotionally recaps when she saw the video and how it made her feel. While Kevin was with a friend in Vegas, he cheated on his wife, and his own friend was the one that set him up. Yes, Kevin did do this to himself, and he takes full responsibility for his mistakes. I don't know why I sound like his PR manager, but here we go. But you can imagine like how terrible you would feel finding out that your own friend tried to blackmail you. The woman seen in the video actually sent the video to his wife, like through an Instagram chat or something, or an email. The whole thing is insane, and they were trying to actually use it to get leverage for Kevin to pay like $60 million, but instead that man who was trying to extort Kevin Hart ended up going to jail, and now Nico and Kevin seem kind of closer than ever. She even forgives him in the docu-series.